name's Sean Fleming. I work for KF Events. My wife and I have actually owned this business for closing on 20 years now and planning conferences and events around the U.S.
Aside from attendees not being able to actually meet in person, what else can they expect that might be different this fall?
Sure. I mean, some of the differences are just the interactivity. And so the decisions of types of platforms that you use for your online meeting. We're trying to execute events from my team as much like the real experience as you can. So the real experience of being in physical contact, because that seems to be what people are missing so much of. So to take a conference and remove the networking component from it, you essentially have a webinar. And so we're trying to make sure we're actually running conferences, not webinars.
Is there anything new that you are planning to add in that would provide extra value this fall?
Yes, some of the things that we're doing this fall, for one of my groups, we're actually bringing in both, magicians and MCs and people that can actually pop into screen. So, hey, come join us over in the exhibitor portion to, see what's going on with this. We're going to be doing a raffle into it. So being able to jump into everyone's screen wherever they are gives you the ability to create different interactivity. We have some features that you can actually randomize your audience. So using a video software that's embedded in our system, we can take groups of 2 to 50 and let you go in for a networking event. Well, it's going to put you in different random groups. It's an exciting new world of what you can create for people. So I think the expectations are going to raise for the fall.
So what tips would you give someone who is planning to attend a user group conference this fall?
So we're recommending for all of our clients that they do a pre-event. So do an event before your actual conference so that people can work out the kinks. Do an hour-long, presentation on something of value that it's an added value, and encourage people to participate in that. So that would be one of my steps for attendees, is to log in early. And I guess in partnership, I'm also saying to anyone planning a conference, make sure you run something earlier. You will be inundated with support calls and people trying to figure out how to get on. And then if, as an attendee's frustration increases, their experience with the platform and the event just decreases so rapidly that a lot of them just give up. So if you had an app support desk that you had 2 people staffing, just know you're going to need about 10 people to be able to assist with the questions, and make sure you have a channel. Where do people go if they have questions and are stuck? When at all possible, we do encourage our clients to go ahead and record the content and then do live Q&A, because you mitigate your risk. You make it so that you've got the content. Nobody's going to miss out on the training portion. But now by doing live Q&A, you open up an opportunity for people to have taken it in, and that presenter to actually be watching the Q&A box, as their session is now being played out live. The user groups from Skyward have such a great reputation of excellent training and people being able to get the most out of their jobs back in the office. And so I'm excited to see what you guys will do with the virtual only conferences and how that will get executed for all of you. So I'm excited to see how that goes.